Hello everybody and welcome back to Sleep Skills channel. Today we're going to be talking about some wrestling. And wrestling in particular, we're going to be talking about WWE Summer Slam 2017, the complete lineup, my predictions of what I think is going to happen. There may be more matches to be announced as such John Cena, but we don't know yet. So let's jump right into this. The first match is advertised is Neville defends his WWE Cruiserweight Championship against Tozawa, which I think will probably be a great match. I think that Neville probably will go out on top just because he's been on a recent run, a great heel run. And I think that his heel run is paramount to his title. I think that they both go interchangeable. I think without the title, he wouldn't have the pull on the fans. And that's why I think who should win. Let me know in the comments down below who you think should win. But that's just my pick. I think they're going to go traditional with it. Anyway, let's move on to the next match. Next up, we have the women's match, which, go get your soda and popcorn, whatever. But Naomi versus Natalya, it's probably going to be a good match. I don't know who's going to win this. It really doesn't matter. I want Naomi to win, but I feel like they could do some sort of thing where Natalya wins and has a great title run. Naomi's been on a great title run as of late. I think that she really has gotten into the feel glow things. The feel of the glow. And Natalya has always been a relevant female superstar because of her Bret Hart, Stu Hart, all of those backgrounds. The Hart family background, that's why she's still relevant today. And I think that it'll be a great match, but I think that it'll be, just your standard female match. Next match on the card, which isn't very surprising because they've been feuding for a long time. The New Day challenges the Usos. The Usos challenged the New Day. Yeah, that's right. For the tag team championships they just recently won. I think it was on Raw or a live event. And this one, either person could win. The Usos are the heels. The New Day are the face. If you couldn't tell, if you're from, 2017 and you cheer everybody like a fucking idiot. Anyway, I think it could go either way. I think the Usos could get a cheap heel move in and win. Or I think the Xavier Woods can pull his trumpet out and fucking blow them to victory. Because he is an X-rated motherfucker. Xavier Woods, X-rated. Next match. Next up, we have the Bulgarian Brute Rusev versus the Viper Randy Orton. And this match, on paper, doesn't look like much, but two of these guys who can get on the mat and wrestle, they can tell a great story. Rusev is great in the ring. Randy Orton, we already know, is phenomenal in the ring, legendary. It's going to be a complete match. It's going to be a great match. They're going to have their high spots. They're going to have their low spots. And probably Rusev is going to pick up the win. Definitely. Rusev is going to pick up the win. I think Randy Orton is established enough in his career that he can actually put people over now and not lose any credibility as a wrestler, as himself. Because he's legendary, by the way, if you didn't know. And I think that's pretty much all. By the way, we're going in order from least to greatest because I want to build to the greatest. That's how you do it. That's how I'm going to do it. Anyway, next match. Okay, next up on the card, we got Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Shane O'Mac. Shane O'Mac is the guest referee, for a one-on-one match between AJ Styles, Kevin Owens for the United States Championship of WWE, of the world, whatever. AJ Styles and Kevin Owens have been going back and forth. They've had a lot of singles matches where the title has been changed hands multiple times. I guess this is going to be the definitive end for this title fight, title run, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Who do I think is going to win? I think that Shane O'Mac is going to screw AJ. Anytime a McMahon is in the referee position, you know that somebody's going to get screwed. You know that crazy shit is about to happen. Montreal screw job, etc., etc. Roman Reigns super punches Vince McMahon, etc., etc. I don't know, roll-ups, fast counts, anything can happen. I think Kevin Owens, being the heel, is going to come out of this, and I think they can get away with screwing over AJ and the fact that he's a babyface and he's going to come back and be even better in the future. So I think Kevin Owens, with the help from Shane O'Mac, is going to steal the title from AJ Styles. And that should be interesting to watch. Everybody's going to be invested in it, emotionally invested in it, and it should be a good watch. Next. Okay, this match. Yeah. Just take a second to look at this match and just look at it. Yeah. Anyway, Jinder Mahal, who I don't have any negative things to say about him. He's a great guy. WWE champion now. Shinsuke Nakamura. Don't have anything bad to say about him. #1 contender. Okay. Let's be honest, everybody. We know that John Cena was supposed to face Jinder Mahal and beat him to make his 17th title at SummerSlam. But us as all fans, we all knew that. So when word got out that everybody knew that John Cena was going to beat Shinsuke for the #1 contendership, if you didn't know, they had a #1 contendership match. Shinsuke won. But let's get back to the point. Everybody knew, even creative knew, that John Cena was going to beat Shinsuke and become the #1 contender to Jinder Mahal's WWE title, and then he was going to beat Jinder Mahal and become a 17-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Champion, whatever the fuck they're calling it nowadays. They fused the two. Anyway, John Cena was going to win. So creative said, okay, they know that that's going to happen. So let Shinsuke win. Just let Shinsuke win and then let Shinsuke face him, and then we'll figure out something else for Cena. Okay, there's your match. Who do I think is going to win? Jinder Mahal or Shinsuke fucking Nakamura? Well, I know what you want me to say. Yeah, I hear you. But I'm going to go with Jinder Mahal. I think that Shinsuke got the spot just because they didn't want to put Cena in the spot because fans knew about it. So with that, I think that they're not going to change titles. I think that Shinsuke Nakamura is going to get a few high spots in where it looks like he's going to win. But I don't think that Jinder Mahal is done. I think if you take the title off Jinder, he's nothing at this point. He's getting the greatest push of his career and the greatest push of his life, mainly because they're expanding into India. But anyway, he's getting the greatest push of his life, nonetheless. So taking the title off of him wouldn't do anything for him. And if you have him beat Shinsuke, you can have multiple rematches. You could build Shinsuke up, and then you could have the big final clash where Shinsuke finally defeats Jinder, or where Shinsuke finally gets a victory over this dastardly heel known as Jinder Mahal. So Jinder Mahal should win. That is my pick. Next match. Okay, we saved the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. At SummerSlam 2017, there is going to be a fatal four-way between the following. And I'm going to go from greatest to least here, in my order. The Beast Incarnate, the WWE Universal Champion, with his advocate, Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar. I'm not going to do it like Paul does it. Fuck off. Anyway, the next opponent, from wherever the fuck he is, though whatever the fuck he's called, I think you know him. Strowman, whatever they're calling him now. Braun Strowman, the big guy from the Wyatt family. He's not in the Wyatt. Oh, he's not in the Wyatt family anymore. He's just a big guy now. But he's the baddest motherfucker in WWE today. Fuck you, Big Cass. Anyway. The next guy, who you all know and love, it's not Roman Reigns, by the way. Samoa Joe, the big guy. Oh, not Ryback. Sorry about that. What are they calling this guy? Oh, the Destroyer. Yeah. The Destroyer of bathrooms and taco. No. Okay. The Destroyer, Samoa Joe. Yeah. Anyway, and last but certainly the least, we have this guy, the guy everybody boos. Boo, Roman, boo, Reigns, boo, daddy, boo, boo. The last guy is Roman Reigns. Who do I want to win this fight out of all four of these gladiators? 3 gladiators. Well, 2 gladiators and whatever. Who do I want to win? Well, let's dissect it a little bit first. Brock Lesnar is the champion. Brock Lesnar made a stipulation on, I think it was Monday Night Raw, that if he loses his title, he's going to be leaving. And that goes in conjunction with John Jones from UFC calling Brock Lesnar out. There's been talks of Brock Lesnar going back to UFC. So with that in mind, I think that he's probably not going to retain the title. If he does, it'll be shocking. But he's probably not. So in the idea, and in the instance that Brock Lesnar isn't going to remain the champion, who do I want to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to be the new champion? In my mind, and what I want to see is Braun Strowman win the fucking title. Braun Strowman has been on the major push of his life. He's flattened Roman Reigns on numerous occasions. He's flattened other wrestlers on numerous occasions, including Brock Lesnar. And I think that it's time to give him the major push over other guys, because I believe that if he had shirts, or if he had shirts with Braun on them, or if he had shirts with fucking beat everybody, kill Roman Reigns on them, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody and their mother would buy into it because everybody hates Roman Reigns so much. And it's perfect for his gimmick. I think they could build something out of that. That's why I think that he should be champion. That's why I think that he should win. Now, with that being said, you also have two other guys, Samoa Joe, and I'll tell you why I don't think Samoa Joe should win. I think Samoa Joe should hold off. I think Samoa Joe should face the winner of this match in a one-on-one and have a hard-fought victory, whether, he's just thrown in a fatal four-way and given the title. From a creative standpoint, from a WWE mindset, I don't think that they would give Samoa Joe the title because he doesn't have anywhere to go. He's not in a feud with him. I mean, he's in a feud with some of these guys just recently. He doesn't have a build. He doesn't have a story behind him. So they would have to make a story. They would have to make either Roman Reigns face him, which Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. I mean, it's probably not going to be that interesting because they're both Samoan. Not racist, but a lot of screaming, a lot of slapping, and a lot of Samoan drops. Samoa Joe has a better moveset, but still, I think that the money is in Braun. The money's in Braun. And let me touch on the haters. The reason that Roman Reigns shouldn't win is because everybody sees it coming, number one. Number two, everybody knows he's the guy. Everybody knows he's getting pushed over everybody else. And number three, and the most obvious, hold on, let me get a sip. Number three, and the most obvious, is the fans are probably going to boo him out of the fucking building. With the exception of 3-year-old girls and 20-year-old girls. And maybe 5-year-old boys. With those three exceptions, everybody else in the arena, the majority of the crowd, the grown fucking men, and the teenage men, are going to boo him out of the arena. Me included. So he should not win the Universal title. I think that he should face whoever wins this match. Maybe he could face Braun and have Braun as a champion. And if you want to get him over, have him beat him then, or whatever. Or maybe you could just have him face Braun as a challenger and then lose. And then finally get the victory. But throwing him in a fatal four-way and then having him win the fatal four-way is not the way that you want to do this. If this is going to be Brock's last match, which, as of right now, that's what it seems like. He might have a few more, but that's what it seems like. Then you don't want to have him go out by just handing the title to Roman. You want to have a struggle before you leave. So with that, I think that we've talked about all the matches. I think Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor are in a feud at the current moment. There's Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose that could be a potential semi-Shield reunite for the reunification for the title. There's a lot of speculation, but as of today, I went on WWE.com and I got all these pictures. So all these pictures are property of WWE.com. Do not ban my video. Anyway, these are all of the matches that are advertised. When other matches are made available, I might possibly do a follow-up. But for the moment, this is the complete card, and these are my opinions as of today. Now, my opinions are not 100% foolproof. I guarantee you they're probably all going to be fucking wrong. But, thank you for watching. My name is Sleep Skills, again, by the way, if you didn't know. And you can subscribe and follow and like and all that other good-looking crap. Thank you for watching this video. And Goodbye from the sky.